Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the JAWA podcast. We're on for episode 5 of season 8, and today I'm joined with Iron Skull and System, with Doc hiding in the background listening in. Oh, right, yeah. Wait, when did I show you that picture, Iron?
A while ago.
Jeez. God. I'm not even wasted there. It just looks like I'm high or something.
It's blurry.
Yeah. Have I shown the council that? I don't think I've shown the council.
I don't think you have.
Well, you have to now.
This was at Link's wedding.
Oh, I have seen that actually.
You've seen that, yeah.
What you mean?
What you mean? Alright. So yeah, welcome guys, and shall we briefly mention the promotions in the clan?
Yes.
We start with some sad news at the promotion ceremony. We had 2 councils step down.
Yes. So glad to see them. Oh,
Especially Aya. I mean,
About
jeez.
damn time.
I don't know what you mean. I was gonna say I'm so glad at the turnout. Like, now we did have like an amazing turnout for the ceremony this year, or rather this time.
And a good line too.
Yeah, very good. Straight
Strong line.
horizontal
Please tell me
line.
somebody took a picture.
I took loads. Yeah, there's
Good.
they'll be around somewhere. So yeah, really good turnout. I think all the council bar Seth was there. And then obviously Aya and Seth stepped down. It's really sad to see them go.
Yes.
Especially Aya, who has been with us now since
It was
I think-
almost a year, wasn't it?
Since I stepped down, yeah.
yeah, so she was like a week away from being there for a year.
Why couldn't she just wait?
Well, the ceremony was kind of a nice way to
Yeah.
wrap it up. So yeah, from my perspective, like it was one of the best run ceremonies we've had in a while.
Ooh.
Very smoothly done.
Pretty smooth.
In the past, they used to be really chaotic.
Well, I think as well, all but one of us was in voice, so it kind of made things a lot easier to coordinate.
Yeah, everyone except Helena was in
Yeah.
voice.
Hello, hello there.
Oh, and I think yeah. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, Aya, we'll really miss you on the council. You're a great councillor, as
Yeah.
I said in your leaving post.
And Seth, of course, too.
Yeah, Seth
Yeah.
too.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, Aya was there longer, so I'm you know, it's,
I know.
and yeah, it's not often as well we get a female on the council, which isn't really a thing for me, but you know, it's not often, but when we do, usually those females are like top-notch, hard-working people.
The girls are just more sensible, aren't they? Well, we did.
Yeah, less likely to.
But no, she was a really good fit from day one, and
Yeah,
great appointment.
especially with how the council is these days, like in terms of how sort of casual we are with each other, and we're not very formal with each other. It's just.
And I think forward thinking as well. Like she took on arts and did a really great job. And it just kind of represented the forward thinking council that we've got at the moment.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll be missed, guys, and I hope in the future you may consider coming back. But if not, it was a good run, and you should be proud of your time here.
Yes.
So from your guys' perspective, then, Iron and System.
No.
What do you? Because obviously, from my perspective, I'm looking at these council members as council members. I'm looking at what they can do, what they can bring to the team. But from your perspectives as council members, obviously you're forming council now, Ian. But what is the one thing you don't want in a fellow council member, and what's the one thing you really wish they have with them when they come on board?
That's a good question.
Mine is Ali Hart. No. Ali willing to send pit now.
Oh, jeez.
No. Go on. Let's throw it to Ian first, so you can't copy what system says. Oh yeah, same.
I have to think about the question a bit more. Jesus. Oh. What was the question again?
What's one thing you look from a council member coming on board, and what's one thing you wish they don't have?
Knowledge and understanding of Mountain Dew.
Yes, that.
Yes.
A non-judgmental out view on Mountain Dew.
Priorities.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that type of thing in a while.
Yeah.
I'll jump in as long as Ian promises to have a different answer.
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
I think especially with things the way they are now with Discord, I think, speaking from experience, I would struggle if a certain council member was very poor communication and didn't involve themselves in the chat or on the forums, like when they were tagged, or even just an ongoing discussion. I think a huge part of being a councillor is having that team player aspect to your set of skills. And if someone just isn't participating because, busy in real life or, other reasons, then it makes things very difficult. And that can lead them to being isolated. So I think that would be the one thing that I hope they wouldn't have difficulty with. As far as something that's a really great asset, and I think it's what we've got with certainly the guys at the moment in the council, including the new recruits, is that willingness and keenness and really being motivated to be part of the council and getting things done. Dragon is a returning councillor after 5 years, and then 2 newbie councillors as well. All 3 of them really, really keen, and the join, like I said before, forward-thinking group that are motivated.
Yeah,
right,
I couldn't agree more with that. With the communication is key. It's
yes.
It will make or break a councillor. If you don't communicate, you won't last long at all.
Yeah.
Hands down, and I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Like, if you don't communicate with the rest of the council,
you're fired.
Yeah, well, that's not the choice word I was going to use. But yeah, you won't last long because it's a very important part of.
I was trying to do a Donald Trump accent.
And I think it's a kick in the teeth as well for the guys that didn't get elected council. If someone does, and then they just don't communicate, well, it's like it's a big middle finger to the guys who didn't get in. So
yeah, it's a waste.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ian?
I agree with system. No, but yeah, communication definitely is key. But also, you got to be friendly. Like,
you can't be
a dick. As Dragon would say.
Don't be a dick.
Hands down, you can't have a bad attitude.
No,
you have to have a good attitude coming into it. And you got to be willing to put in the effort, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I couldn't agree more. I think the communication thing, nail on the head with that. For me, when I'm looking at new councillors, I look into a few different things. I look into the longevity that they will bring to their role. We don't want someone who's just going to come in and step down in a couple of months. mainly. We want someone who's going to put in a year.
And
Obviously,
just to butt in on that one as well, that was one of the good things about having a short amount of time to submit your applications. It meant that no one could suddenly have really good activity and suddenly be really responsive and friendly on the forum, because it would look unnatural.
Yeah.
So that longevity thing is quite a good test.
Yeah, definitely. And knowing that lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
I know the feeling.
No, it's alright. I was playing with my cards and I forgot what I was saying.
I mean, we look at activity, don't we? Not just recent, but general.
We look at activity overall in terms of reliable activity. People who, if they do go away for a little bit, they always let us know. They keep us in touch with things, and we look at communication. Communication.
What you mean?
Look at the communication, but like you were saying, in terms of people just jumping on for like 2 weeks, being really active for 2 weeks, we see right through that shit. Not sugarcoating that one.
Yeah.
If you've not been active for a good period of time, you're not getting in.
Yeah.
You're not getting in at all. If you've been playing other games and not been playing JAWA and giving your effort to be around the plan, but then suddenly a council app comes out and you apply, probably not going to get in there.
Yeah.
Not sugarcoating at all, because people want the truth
It has
in
happened.
terms of why they don't get selected.
Yeah.
We're looking for wow, my mouth just really filled with saliva.
Jesus!
I just couldn't speak then.
I mean, we'll look at personalities as well. I mean,
Personality is a big
applicants may
thing.
think, on paper, I've got a fantastic set of skills, like, why aren't I getting in? It might just be the fit of the group as well. If we think someone just wouldn't gel with the rest of the council for whatever reason, then that's quite an important one.
Yeah, gelling as a part of a team is so important. We don't want someone who's going to come in and sort of
think they're going to reshape the whole council. And
I mean, coming in with new ideas, great. Coming in with the vigor and the excitement and the energy to work towards positive change.
That's definitely good, because you're going to lose it eventually.
It will slowly get sucked out of here. But yeah, the attitude of I'm going to be the only one who's going to bring about this change.
Yep.
Just with my views alone, it's not really possible. Like, the whole point of a council is to discuss and mold ideas together. But yeah, it's just about being a hard worker, bringing something to the clan, whether it's experience, knowledge, wisdom, or extracurricular skills as well, like
KFC.
Knowledge of KFC and great picture taking. Like, it's just different things all make up candidates. And while certain people may not always look best on paper, we see a lot more than people give us credit for in terms of why we pick people.
Definitely.
And sometimes it's things that are said in applications that we just think, you know what, they've hit the nail on the head with this. This has sort of set them apart from someone else. But like this selection alone was really difficult. Like, in terms of deciding the right people for the right fit into what we needed at this time.
Because I think the members don't know, well, they certainly don't know how many council are going to be elected at any one time. And during the application process, we didn't know as well. We were talking about different numbers and trying to think of the way it was going to fit in the best light. And yeah, I mean, we went back and forth a few times, and it wasn't an easy few days of discussion by any stretch.
I mean, I was thinking for literally. Can you not though? Just bumped into my chair. I was thinking for like a couple of days at least, just going back and forth on what was best for us at this time in terms of numbers, in terms of the people who we were going to choose, and I just kept thinking, right now, what we need is we need a good, strong council with people who are going to keep us going for a while.
Yep.
Especially with a couple stepping down as well.
Yeah, it's always best to take one more than you need, like you desperately need. Like we've been on the bare minimum of a council.
Yeah.
Since like Link stepped down and since like we lost Dace, and it's just we've been all doing our hardest to keep the boat running, but we've had the smallest council in the clan for a while, but we've also had great workers on that council, so we wouldn't have selected the 3 that we have and selected 3 people. Oh, my screen just went black. Wow, I must have been yammering on for a while for that to go inactive.
Yup.
Yeah, so we wouldn't have selected the 3 that we have, and we wouldn't have selected 3 if we didn't think that this is the best move at the moment. So while you may not be able to see it, we can, and we've been doing this a while. So
Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, the new council are obviously Kirby, Jazzy.
What?
The new council obviously.
Quit living in the past.
Yeah. Checking that we're still here.
Doc. Yeah, I was checking everyone was still listening. Doc, Muku, and Jas. Oh shit, he won't like that. Doc, Muku, and Dragon. Hang on a minute, I need to stretch my leg because it's cramping up. Flying hell. Right. Yeah, so Doc, Muku, and Dragon. I honestly so excited for what these guys are going to do.
Yes.
What's your take on it, System? We'll start with you. We won't start with...
What's my take on it? Starting with Doc, I think a couple of people have said publicly that he would be a good fit for the council on the server. It's no surprise that he's done an absolute truckload of stuff since he came in. Even as Padawan and then into Jedi rank as well. He's gotten himself involved in clubs. We've had participation award.
Trisha?
And yeah, just personality wise as well, he's kept himself busy, being that open, inviting, friendly personality for people on the server as well. Anybody needing a chat, he's been there. And he's kind of just put his fingers in many pies and made a bit of a name for himself. And yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone could turn around at the council ceremony and say that they were stunned that his name got called out, really. So yeah, very excited to see what he can produce. And in the same sort of vein as well, Muku, I forget which one of them was the 80th councillor. Was it Doc?
Doc was the 80th, yeah.
Muku was 79.
Yeah.
Wrong order, sorry. So yeah, Muku as well, similar sort of vein. Again, really friendly personality. It's good that he and Doc go way back and know each other really well from their past time in Jedi Academy. Again, involved in clubs. They're both server admin, and they've just basically been doing the sort of start that you wish everyone would do. They haven't really put many feet wrong at all. And then with that, Dragon was the third one. And I think we were a bit harsh in the ceremony. We teased him a little bit. Aaron was saying now we're going to have an old stale
Dusty,
member to
ancient.
come back.
Yeah.
There you go. And you said Link, but I think Wolfie was there as well, and a few people may have guessed who were talking about Wolfie. So he was teased a little bit, but again, I mean, great addition to council, and Dragon brings that vast amount of experience with him. I mean, admittedly, it was probably a much different council in 2012. And procedures were different. Like there was no Discord. Was there Skype? 2012.
No, we didn't have that sort of group that we used to have. That group came about after the McFish and Lustrous council.
So things like that, the instant messaging, the point system, there's a lot of new stuff. But in terms of mindset, he brings that vast experience. He's been a master as well, so he has the trials knowledge as well. So should be a really good fit too. And we're excited for all three of them. All three of them are certainly really active, and I'm sure they're going to hit the ground running. Very, very good stuff.
Yeah. Ian, do you want to?
Yeah, same. Yeah,
same. couldn't agree more. Yeah, I think.
Well, okay, let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. I haven't really been around that much lately.
You mean?
Well, okay. I do agree with System. Doc and Mook have both done fantastic jobs even before they've gotten counsel. Like, they definitely have earned it. But Jasper, no, I'm just kidding. He does bring a lot of experience, much needed experience to the new council, I think.
Yeah, same.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Not good being put on the spot.
Yeah, to be fair, we are winging it this episode. Nothing's been prepared because I've had a busy day. But yeah, from my point of view, because obviously I see things a little different to most of the rest of the clan in terms of when I'm choosing my votes for the council. And obviously, only myself and Helena has served with Jasper on the council, in the current council. System now being the second oldest council member, which is crazy. In terms of longevity on the council, not age. Although, wait, are you the oldest second oldest council?
It depends how old Doc and Muku are. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's true. I think you're older than Doc.
Well, in that case, probably, yeah.
Charles, can you not? Yeah, anyway.
Derailed yourself there a bit, haven't you?
Yeah. Doc's older. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, so from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. No, from my point of view, like Doc, without a doubt, that was a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
Like even before, like he started sort of making a name for him in the club. Can you not moan?
Sorry. I can mute myself. It's okay.
What? Down. Sorry, just my dog wanted to leave my room. Yeah, no brainer. Like even before he started doing it, like making a name for him in the clan, he was messaging me with things like what was going, anything he could sort of help out with.
Yeah.
And then just other things I really like he's got experience outside of the clan that he can bring in, which is a really valuable asset. Council experience, all that, and like you said, he just gets on with everyone in the council, and every member. Like I don't think I've ever seen him like have an argument with anyone, but like He's very professional, which is good, but he's also very casual. So without a doubt, a no-brainer there. Probably the easiest vote this time around. And amazing activity as well. That's always great to see.
The graph on Game Tracker was something else, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he's got a really great skin as well. Like that skin is.
There you go, kids.
Oh,
Get yourself a new skin.
Get a new skin, guys, and
And be a busybody and PM Nightwing with lots of things.
Don't be telling people.
Make his JAWA go off.
Making my JAWA go off. I don't have it. Anymore because my phone broke. I don't have.
That's right.
I don't have access to JAWA on my phone anymore. So.
Oh no! No more hiya!
No more hiya. Muku, honestly, like before, like the applications, I messaged to make sure he was going to reply because I was like, this guy is like super friendly and he's been making strides to start helping the clan before the applications were posted, and I was like, yeah, just are you applying? And he went, yeah, and I was like, yeah, great, good luck and everything. Like I'm glad you're applying and that. So, but we never know who's going to apply. Like someone out of the blue could apply. We'd be like, wow, we didn't.
There's usually a wild card, isn't there?
Usually one that makes us think, cool. Like let's consider them quite a lot and see, like, rip their application apart and see what they've got to say for themselves. But yeah, Muku, without a doubt, again, like probably the second best application. Oh no, in terms of application, as in applying to the council, in terms of one of the better choices. But I think the fact that I was going to say John, the fact that Doc and Muku have like known each other for a while, that's a great thing to bring onto the council because they'll have their sort of council buddy that they can work with and like help each other out through criticism and all that crap that comes with being a council member.
I think at the same time, when they're council as well, they'll develop their own personalities as they have their own different roles as well. I think one of the difficult things about Doc and Muku is that because they came in at a similar time, and because they've got quite similar positive personalities and they've been involved in clubs and server admin, yada yada yada, they've kind of been lumped together in the same sort of bracket in the clan, Doc and Muku sort of thing. So it'd be quite healthy when they get the different roles to admittedly still help each other out, as with all of us, but become their own person.
Entity. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, both great candidates, and really look forward to seeing how long they'll last before their souls are now
are drained.
No, but without a doubt, great choices. And Jasp, well, let's move it now. Jasp, great choice. I back Jasp quite a lot in terms of this time. I've served with him before through the 2013 eras sort of area of things. And it wasn't the easiest time to be a council member. There was a lot of stress going around. There was a lot of new things going around, and just a lot of things happened that affected everyone in the clan. So I think now that everything's sort of healing and on the mend, and new things are coming around, and got new people in the clan, and he seems very willing to get back onto the council and start working his way through helping the clan. And I think his experience, like you were saying, and his take on things, I think will bring a certain twist to the council that we haven't had for a while. Because Helena and Jas, I would say, are in the same boat in terms of they've been around the clan in times when the clan was very new. They've seen it all. But because Helena's been in the council constantly since she became a council, she's updated and modernized her view on a few things. But I think having that view of how Jasper, we've said that too many times this episode, he's going to go ballistic at us calling him Jasper.
Well, okay, to be fair, it's his own fault, because, I mean, look at his name on Discord, Dragon Jasp.
Yeah. But I think having that old mindset working its way into the new, I think will help bring a few different takes on things that we may not consider. And I think people need to give him a chance to prove his role on the council and not just jump the gun and say stuff like, really? Or do you know what I mean? Like, they need to give the new councils as a whole the chance to prove their worth and not jump immediately to criticize or put them down. It's the worst thing you can have as a council member coming in, is have people sort of second guess you.
It's always amazed me that, even hours after becoming a council, these guys have had requests come in and PMs come in and worries to solve from the members, and it's like they're just trying to learn their trade. Like, they've been trying to get their head around how to edit the wiki, understand their rules, and I'm not criticizing members for coming to them with complaints or questions or anything, but it's amazing that as soon as you put the ranks on, it's like bang, council, and that adjustment time is tiny. And there's a bit of sink or swim. What I was also going to say was that every time that we post about council elections in Central, there's a little bit that says, don't beat yourself up if you don't get accepted this time, yada, yada, yada. And Jasp is probably the best proof of that, I think. He's applied a few times since he was last in council, and he himself has probably said that he didn't think he was going to get back in. And he took a couple of decisions quite hard, I think it'd be fair to say. But this time, there he is. So just another reference to that, like, guys that thinking, I don't think I'll fit, or I don't think I've got much of a chance with who I think is applying, or I've already been in council and I've had my time and I won't get back in. It's always worth putting that up in.
Yeah, as long as you're active on the server, willing to contribute, and you're doing something in the clan to help out, and you have a presence, you've got every chance that anyone else who's got the same has got. Make sure you're active, make sure you're doing things, and make sure you've got a presence and that you're a good part, you're a positive influence in the clan. And it'll come. Sooner or later it'll come. It doesn't matter how long it takes, because it will arrive. Even I was denied once from council, and now I'm leader. System was denied.
I was too.
Ian was denied. Diab was probably denied. Everyone's been denied. Everyone's been.
Oh, damn it, Diab.
Diab's voice.
I mean, look at the people who have got council in the past who've been banned or who've been
System.
I didn't want to use system as any chance I get to remind him of that.
Look who was on top of the ban list in 2013.
Notorious.
Notorious. Now it's glorious. Our very own Bobby Roode.
But yeah, same sort of thing, but not necessarily council yet, but you've got, I know you said boss, I never get this right around, Pro, becoming server admin, back in the clan again, and but same sort of vein as me, was a pain in the ass alongside me in years past. But yeah, time's a good healer. So we can't rule anything out. Speaking from experience.
People do change.
And sometimes it just depends on your in real life situation as well. Like, if you're suddenly going to be very busy and won't be able to give the time that the council sort of takes and devours, it can. I mean, the council can be done alongside a full-time job. It just depends how much you're willing to put in, how much energy you're willing to sacrifice, because it can take a lot out of you if you let it.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things about the council we've just had. It was very small, and yet just by sheer fluke, I'm not going to go into detail, but we've had myself, Frosty, and then Cronus, Seth, all having real life things going on.
Yeah, myself included,
both,
and Jacko.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, definitely.
Pretty much all of us have had a hit this year.
Both ups and downs. And it's just been one of those freak planet aligning sort of things that have like crippled us almost, which has meant that we've taken more guys on.
Yeah. But at the same time, because we are such a close sort of working council, we've all been able to support each other and get us all going again. And that's the sort of relationship we're looking from the council. We need a great team that are willing to put in that effort, put in that time, and have a great relationship with each other, which means that we support each other and get the work done that needs to be done. While real life is kicking us in the balls, so to speak. Because we don't get paid for this. It's all voluntary.
Do you know?
No, not at all.
Oh, that's awkward.
Did Jacko start paying you?
He's using the KFC fund.
I'm trying to bloody buy loyalty, that's why it is. Back in our day, we earned it with whips.
Jesus!
No, that's just
Ask Helena.
Oh god! Oh god!
But yeah, jeez. Castiel listens to this podcast. Jesus.
Yeah.
Sorry,
the PG,
Castiel.
The PG podcast has gone, hasn't
Yeah.
But yeah, just keep at it, and please try and give our new councils the benefit of the doubt. Please trust that we wouldn't have elected them if we didn't think they all have a chance to do something great and be great council members. So please don't be overly critical of any mistakes they make or any issues that come, because we've had it in the past where people have laid into a new council member and they've been on edge then, trying to make sure every single step they make is perfect.
Yeah.
When that's my job to do to them. Like,
and he does.
Yeah, like just the other day, our system said something, so I just got him in the corner, right, and I just said, "Listen, you fuck."
It hit a raw nerve, didn't it?
It did. And I beat you up. Last time someone said that to me, I left my job. True story. Don't tell Link. He wasn't happy when I told him that over dinner at Nando's. He was like, "What have you done?" Yeah. But yeah, great council and all great guys. I mean, just like me and Dragon didn't used to get on back in 2013, like, because I asked him to step down last time. Because of everything that was happening around the time with other people, and everyone needed a break, so we had a change in councils. But if I'm willing to give Jasp another a chance, and if I'm willing to bring on these new people, I wouldn't do it if I didn't think every single one of them has a great opportunity to make a good impression.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good luck, everyone. You all deserve it. And if you didn't, you wouldn't be here. So, people criticizing you, they don't fully understand yet. They will.
Yeah.
But yeah, great council. Keep it up, guys, and just see good things from you.
Yes.
Very good.
Just to quickly run over the council roles quick, just so people who listen to this are made aware. Most of the roles are the same, except Doc has taken on Signature of the Week, JAWA Arts, Muku's taken on This Day, and Power 10 and Ambassadors alongside our Frosty. Systems Promotions Manager along with now Dragon who's got promotions and recruitment manager as well. So yeah, those are pretty much the same roles, except for a few additions. We always try and pair up the new councillors with an older council so they've got that buddy there who they can go to if me or Jacko aren't around, or they just need extra support or anything like that. And yeah, for 3 months we're pretty much training new councillors up. So 3 months of training, 3 months of probation, and then they don't cut it. I get another 6 months before I start beating them. No, I'm only joking.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Link
So
asks where his invite is, by the way, Nightwing.
Lincoln.
To the podcast, I mean.
What do you mean? He's not even around.
I know.
He left it all to me.
And Jacko.
Well, no, he left it to me, and I left it to Jacko, and now I'm going. Bye, guys.
See ya.
See it. And the Rose Tyler and Mookie, not Mookie, for God's sake. Rose Tyler and the Doctor's back out of the blue. That's interesting. Welcome back, guys.
Yes, welcome back.
Welcome to an edition of the JAWA podcast.
I'm your host, System, and I've stolen the role from that guy.
Finally.
Finally! Bet everyone's fed up of hearing my voice now. Except Autumn. Always goes on about my voice. I forgot what I was saying now. Promotions! We've had loads of promotions.
Many promotions.
Yes.
Do you want to have a quick rundown, System, or do you want me to?
We can. I am promotions manager.
Aye.
Let's have a little looky. I mean,
I'm
how
gonna
far back
time
should we
you.
go?
You've got 12 seconds to do
12 seconds won't cut it.
the first page of the forum rank changes.
See, this is hard because Helena usually has some witty forum title, and you don't really know who the member is about. So
Go on.
Yeah, we've got Autumn Royal joined as our newest Padawan on July 12th. We had go away window. We had Night Razor becoming a Jedi. See there, right? We've got at Jedi ? Who is that?
At Jedi?
Castiel. Castiel became a Jedi on the 15th. Stupid titles. That's a guardian. That's you, Nightwing. Rilo Ken. Again on July the 15th, Guardian. We had let's just seeing Padawan trials. We had to say goodbye to Atlantica. She's left sadly.
Bye.
We had a new Jedi just Friday, just gone, in the shape of Ice. A new Lord as well on the same day. Come on, hover. Come on.
Who? Oh, Mataro.
Hover. Yeah, Mataro. My mouse is hovering over the top. I cannot scroll. 2 knights in the shape of, wait for it,
I beg ball.
Water and Stardy. We have Legendary X becoming a Lord as well.
Blimey.
Mockabell, in fact, I'm assuming that's what Helena's topic's about. Many puns. Yeah, Mockabell becoming a Guardian. Scarlet became Jedi. No, she didn't.
Johansson?
No, it says the Scarlet Jedi, but it's Red Shadow. I should know because I promoted him. Red Shadow.
Oh, well, that's confusing, Helena.
Well, isn't it? Thank you. Especially when
the thread I'm looking at here is Scarlet.
Yep.
The Scarlet Jedi.
No, because we've got the Scarlet Jedi, which is Scarlet, and then the Scarlet Knight, which is Red Shadow, both by Helena.
Oh, yeah, different wording, though.
So thanks for that. Rai became a Jedi, and so did Otter. And that brings us up to speed. So lots of promotions in the last, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well done, Council.
Yes, we've been hammering away at the chisel, and we've
Yes.
dusted off some old promotions that needed doing. But yeah, congrats, guys! You've all earned your promotions, and
Yeah. If you didn't, you wouldn't have got them.
yeah. So if you're not active, like, be active, and we'll find you, and we'll kill you.
I mean, that's quite a good point, actually. There's guys who are due, more than due, beyond due, their next rank, but because we don't see them
Not
very
active,
much,
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
you're not going to get promoted, are you, if you're not there?
Yeah.
So, come on.
Come back to us.
Fire, you fool.
You've all probably got PMs back from System, Frosty, and Helena saying, "Guys, where art thou?"
What you mean?
What you mean?
What you mean you can't be active? Come on, guys, come back. We miss you.
Did you want to talk about clan matches and events? It's okay if you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just lost my breath doing that. Yeah. So recently we've had quite a few events going on. By our lovely ambassadors and event planners. Red Shadow's been doing his usual sort of hunt the VIP style events with his. Well, speaking of which, Red Shadow does usually do the hunt and VIP stuff, which is also awesome to see because we rarely get that event. I was thinking as well. Do you know what game we haven't done in a while? Hunger Games in that little grassy area. I love that event. We need to do that again soon. Muku's been dishing out the events quite well. Agent threw out a gauntlet, dual tournaments from Muku, TFFA.
Why would you throw out a gauntlet? They're so cool.
Saber gauntlets, Ally Open tournament ended. We covered that one. So yeah, like great results so far in terms of events as always. We've got a few coming up, which are nice to see. Sprout, maybe?
I don't see that.
Sprout's organised one.
What, in
Or rather,
events?
organising one for the 24th. I don't know whether it took place.
Okay.
Wait, Sprout?
Oh, yeah, no, I see it. Look at the draw.
Maybe it's a... No, is it?
No,
Oh,
'cause
maybe
he's
it
a-
was just a
he's a
random
trial.
event. Probably
Right.
just a
Yeah,
random
because he's a
event.
trialist.
Wow, getting started already, eh?
Very nice.
He wants me to make a really weird skin. Like a green man.
I saw that.
It's like an ent or something. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I thought it was some
Yellow
kind of
green
drug
bunny.
reference. Like, hey, make me a man made out of leaves. It's like, what? You're gonna smoke him? What's going on?
Just don't stand in fire and you'll be fine.
So we'll stand next to the heater. Dry out.
And we have good reason to be impressed. Doc was very impressed with Sprout's job at the event yesterday, he was saying.
Oh, he did well. Awesome.
Very nice.
So a good start before starting.
That's what we like to see, guys. We like to see people who take initiative.
No
Yes.
messing about.
Yep.
Awesome.
So yeah, keep it up, folks. We've got a couple of events coming up, and we should have the JKJA tournament coming up, hosted by
Ooh.
Jacobi.
Oh, not you this time?
I didn't host it last time. It was Link. I ain't hosting that.
Yeah.
I host the ladder and the meetings
That's what I
and the
was
clan meetings.
Is that it?
I can't. Is that it? Oh, I'm gonna. Next time we meet, I'm gonna use Legion as a brick. I'm gonna beat you up.
We have master trials coming up very soon.
Yeah.
3 of the master trials are complete and ready to ship out. We are making progress on the 4th. So expect to see some guys trying out for the rank of master really soon, which is dead exciting. We haven't had that in a few
I
years.
haven't had that a long time.
No master trials in a long time. And I think, as well as the members due, the council are really excited, involved in that as well.
Yeah, because the council can now take them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which means if they step down, they get Lord and then Master.
Assuming you've done the Scion trials first, of course.
Oh yeah, of course. You can't take
Get
the
those,
Master without
get
the
those
Scion
ticked
trials.
off, guys.
And the Scion trials, just to give them a bit of a nod, they're well and truly going. So keep coming and keep asking. Someone asked me actually. I told them to approach you. I think it was on Danis.
Okay. Yeah,
I told him. Yeah.
They need to just poke don't poke them. They need to just PM or speak to any council member at all on the server, on the forum. Just say, hey, am I due? Can I take them? Then we can just set it up straight away if you are. So get those ticked off, guys, because it's your fast track to the master rank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so great job with those promotions, council members, and great in terms of getting them, guys. Various events as well, we've just covered, haven't we?
Right, Jar Jar.
What?
Oh,
Oh no, that's Boss
That's Boss Nass.
No,
You're
that's
going
not it.
with him.
It's too high pitched. Be gone, fit him. It's not German, right? I mean, be gone with him. So yeah, guys, the all ever so popular clubs. Just to give everyone a bit of a rundown on a few changes or a few updates with each of the clubs. Yeah, they're doing good, mate. That's all.
good game.
Good game, GG, no worry. No, just to start us off, Knights are going well. I think they're doing the training and everything each week. And I was just trying to do a flourish with my cards and I messed up, so it distracted me. Knights are going well. The event planners, again, as you saw with the events, going well.
Yeah,
We've recently made Chemist the manager, to have him sort of test the waters and see what he can accomplish as the sort of lead role in the event planners.
On that night, you were going to say something about the forums.
Yes. Yeah, I'll do that after just the quick thing. Sorry. You reminded me because I didn't write it down. Yeah, so the event planning is going well so far, and we look forward to seeing what Chemist will bring, and how things will progress with that. Ambassadors going well. Keep looking out for new alliances and keeping up to date with them and all that jazz. Frost is doing a great job.
I think he was a little nervous because Dragon, Muku, and Doc were all ambassadors, and then they suddenly all made council. So I think he was a little stressed, thinking they would just all jump ship.
Where did you find that image, Iron?
Link showed it to me once.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
That was brilliant. That I don't think the current council's ever seen that. I'm gonna post it.
Do it.
Yeah, I did. I'm the one on the right. I used to be at Keldor.
Yeah. And our listeners will never know.
No, they won't.
Can we have this somewhere in our maps? Totally forgot about that image. I'm gonna save it to my desktop because it's brilliant.
Do it.
Yeah, so I've totally lost my train of thought again now.
Ambassadors. were a little bit stressed because 3 of them made council, but I think Frosty's winning them round.
Yeah,
He doesn't have a crisis on his hands after all.
Muku will be joining as ambassador manager anyway. And I don't think Doc has any plans to step down from ambassadors. The JAWA poll's doing well. Apparently, it's getting a new member soon. Rumors. Don't know who that is. That fool who gave up his time is.
Why would you even bring it up, Nightwing?
No, the the post is doing well. A lot of content there from Helena, Frosty, and the team. I'm no longer a member of the post, but I might start if I ever get some time to do comics again. JAWA Art's doing fabulously. We've had the most members we've ever had recently.
Well done, I am. Even.
Yeah. So doing really well. Doc's just took over as manager. He won't be going for a captain just yet. But I look forward to seeing what he'll accomplish. The good thing about Arts as well at the moment is all the team are like really communicating really well, which is like a first time for the Arts Club in terms of everyone actively sort of talking and contributing. Really great to see. It's exactly what I wanted when I created the club. The podcast doing fine as always. Legion, you're fired. Jasp, you're fired. Iron, you're fired. I was gonna say Iron, same.
Yeah, I agree with what was already said.
You're all doing well, and
I hate you guys.
Podcast's doing fine. They're all doing fine. So, but a new feature, which probably will not affect most people, is now club managers who are not council will have the ability to post in the updates and announcements area and the rank changes area in terms of a topic.
Like
beforehand, only council and leaders can post topics in there. And then we had to move any club managers posts into there. So now it's just dead simple for them to post direct.
So who is that? Diab
and Chemist.
Very good.
We may obviously extend that to others at some point. But we'll see. We will see. But obviously they're only allowed to post in there relating to the club. They're not going to be posting rank changes or any crap like that. But yeah, take this responsibility well, guys, and good luck, Chemist, with your role. Yeah. If you are listening, if not, good luck anyway. So yeah, I think that's what you're sending me now. Jeez. Yeah, speaking of which, I don't have Snapchat anymore, so I've got to wait till I get a new phone. Yeah, so great job, guys. A lot of good stuff coming forward with JAWA, and
in a good place.
We're in a good place, regardless of a few people trying to make issues outside of the clan. But you know what? People try it all the time, and for the most part, they don't know what they're on about, and they only read in one side of things, or you know what I mean? It's like,
and we're better than that anyway.
We're just going to be ourselves, and we're going to continue to be productive and enjoy the clan and the game. People want to say things about us, let them say things about us. But other than that, yeah, great job, guys.
Well done.
Very well done.
Yes, and I think
I agree.
I agree. I think that brings us to the end of this episode. System and Iron, thank you for being great guests.
You're welcome.
Thank you to
I'm not a guest. I'm a member.
Great guests on my podcast. What you on about? Great vocalists. to
Well,
my
one of us was.
to my band. I agree. No. Yeah. So, and thank you to Doc for listening to us pet his ego.
Yeah. Thanks for sitting in the corner and remind us from time to time of things.
That Doc is the face of Nightwing who's just given up everything. I look proper distraught in that image, don't I?
No, did you show him?
No, Doc's just posted. Oh, yeah, you can't see it. Doc's just posted a picture of my old Zabrak with my beard and my green tunic.
You look like someone who's just been given really bad news secondhand, like System says.
Oh, that picture?
In Discord.
Yeah.
System saying that you're not doing very much as leader.
Yeah. I swear to God, one day we're gonna meet. You won't know it's me. Yeah. Lightsabers thrown at you from across the road.
Jeez. Bike is faster.
I can't ride a bike. Send help. Can't do anything at the moment. My leg's messed up. The Nightwing has one too many. No, wait. Where's that one you just linked me, Iron? Oh, this one. Let me link them this. It looks very similar, actually.
Yep. What's your bird?
Yeah, great podcast, guys. A lot of great talking.
Good work, guys.
Thank you to Diab for recording in the background and Doc for listening. And
I agree.
I agree.
That could be the title of the episode.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing. Yes.
But yeah, just to sum up, have you stopped recording? No. Yeah, just to sum up.
Wing it, Nightwing. Wing it.
Yeah, just to sum up, we have every faith the new council is going to be great, and that everyone will do their roles well, and if not, system knows what will happen to them.
You out of here, son.
Yeah, we have every faith
Make the
in
council
them,
great again.
and we hope that you will too. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. And I'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
It's not a bloody like goodbye letter. Like what am I saying? I'll see you soon.
I know you're getting a bit emotional here.
Oh, on the next one.